Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour. For those of you just joining us, this is a multi-episode effort to circumnavigate the globe and touch down on every nation in the process. And right now we're just sitting here in the gates in Bogota, Colombia. And interestingly enough, we've tried a few times to get out of here to make a successful departure out of this airport. And winds of fate have not been blowing in our direction, so here we sit again. We tried to make it over to Ecuador the other day, and everything just blew up on us at the last minute. So, speaking of the winds of fate, I don't know how they're going to blow tonight, but I do know that the actual winds are not too bad here in Bogota. Right now we're dealing with about a 1 knot wind real time on January, 10th today? I believe it's the 10th. And indeed it is. Monday, January 10th, 2022. Pretty calm skies in Bogota. A little bit of wind to the southeast. And certainly some winds blowing in the ocean to the left. Now, I did notice earlier tonight, I don't know what's going on over here, but it looks like there's maybe a little hurricane or at least a tropical storm brewing over here near Australia. So I'll have to hop on the news and see what's coming with that. It looks like the winds there might be about 40 knots or so. So pretty decent sized storm over there. But enough of that. Let's come back to the objective at hand. We're in Bogota, and I debated, really honestly, whether we should try some alternate destination other than trying to get down here to Quito. But I think I'm gonna keep the original plan. We're going to try to get back to Quito. We're going to be flying in our, what did we decide? I think we decided on a Cessna. Yes, we got our Textron Aviation Cessna Citation Longitude fired up. This is the one that blew up on us the last time. I mean, the whole game crashed since that last update. But I'm going to test my luck one more time, and let's just see if we can have some success flying in the dark of night, maybe under the radar. So in any event, I think this will be a fun flight. It'll be fun for me. May or may not be fun for you, depending on how this turns out, or may not be fun for you either way. But you're here, and that's important. So let's get set up and ready to go. Now, just 1 second here. I'm gonna get configured here. Okay. Back at a Navigraph, of course. This is the plan. So here in Bogota, we're gonna make another attempt. It's not really that far. I mean, honestly, let's look at this. In the grand scheme of things, those are basically next door neighbors. So we're just going to try to take as direct of a flight as we can to Quito. And from my understanding, Quito is a fairly interesting airport. So I guess we'll test that theory because we're going to be approaching at nighttime. So that's that. I mean, let's just hope we can get everything to work in our favor. Get off the ground. Let's get our flight plans loaded up, get the airplane rolling, and let's just see what happens. This is a fast plane, so it shouldn't be that long of a flight, but it'll be a lot less long if I just shut up and quit talking. How does that sound? So with that said, let's hop in the cockpit. Does this feel like deja vu to you? Because it certainly feels like deja vu to me, and it's very dark in here. Dark and dreary. Yeah, even with my flashlight, it's very challenging to see around this place. So let's just come in here and get our batteries up. This will help. There we go. Turn the APU generator on. I'm going to turn both of these generators on. I just don't know if we need them, but we'll fire up the APU down here. It's good news. And there comes our APU. Let's get some lights in here. From what I remember, this plane is not that easy to... I'm going to turn on our recog and our pulse lights at minimum. And the internal lights... There we go. There we go. That's just much. Arm the emergency lights.
Ground HeadTrip 1 request.
Anti-collision.
HeadTrip 1 pushback request accepted.
Look at a couple of our annunciations here. Okay. Once the APU's all the way up, I think we gotta wait till we start an engine for the oil pressure to normalize, so. Okay, let's get our fuel supply running. And let's see where we're at in the pushback process. Oh, so close. Better take off our parking brake. And we're on the move.
Ground HeadTrip 1 requesting the end of pushback. HeadTrip 1 request to end pushback received.
Okay. I'm going to put my parking brake back on. Let's get our taxi lights on because we're going to be requesting taxi here shortly. And now that we're away from the airport, let's start our engines. Shall we? Right down here. Flip the lids. Turn on the power. Right engine first. Looks like our guys are prepared for a nice night flight. There we go. Engine spinning up. That looks good. Let's get that left engine spinning as well. All right.
Ground HeadTrip 1 ready to taxi departing straight out with whiskey. HeadTrip 1 taxi to in hold short at runway 31 left. Run a taxiway Bravo Charlie. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready. Taxi hold short runway 31 left using taxiway Bravo Charlie HeadTrip 1.
Okay, oil pressure's normalized. Looks like we're well on our way with our N1 on the second engine. Everything looks to be going according to plan, so now it's time to do a little bit of flight planning now. We had our co-pilot call in our taxi request, so we've got pushback, taxi request, we've got taxi clearance to runway 31L using Bravo and Charlie. So I think what we're going to do is let's pop back up into Navigraph and see where we're at, where we're going. In my mind, I think I know where we're going because we've done this more than once. 31L's down here, so that's where we're headed, and we're going to be using Bravo Charlie. So Bravo Charlie down, and I believe I believe that's the plan, to get down to 31L. So, given the fact that we're going to be taking off on 31L, let's set up our flight planning to coincide with that. Hope everything goes well from this point on. This is kind of where things started to fall apart a little bit in our last flight. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if it's me. Maybe the system has a grudge. Skibo is where we're starting from. I'm gonna wait for Skibo to pop in. We'll wait for it to populate right in here, and there it is. And we'll add our destination. We've done this before, haven't we? Sequel. At some point, you're just like, oh, come, for heaven's sakes, you know? There we go. Okay. Now we can at least, we can go back home and set up our departure. And I believe what we wanted from our last attempt, it was down here. Vapor. And when we came to our arrival, or our approach, it seems as though, gotta go back, that seems a little buggy too. No, see, that seems a little buggy. Come on, baby. This should bring up all that. Well, you know what? Maybe it's just slow. It's supposed to bring up the ILS approaches to. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna choose like a different ILS 36Z. Just feels right. Transition. Quit. I'm gonna choose it one way or the other. I don't even know if Arrival can. I don't think I can really do anything with Arrival, so. Okay, 36Z. Somebody remember that, because I certainly won't. Okay, okay. Right? I mean, I think that's. Well, let's set our speed bugs. We're supposed to take off here, rotate at about 120 knots. I'll try to remember that, too. Okay. Fair enough. Let's set our range. I think that's just right up here. Let's just zoom in here. We're just gonna. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Ikara. Yeah, I guess so. That seems a little odd to me, though, because we don't have. I mean, like it's. Yeah, that departure does not seem right to me. I'm gonna check that. Like I don't see. Well, it's Vapor 1. Right? Ikara, runway 13L. Wait a minute, did we get 13 or 31? That's the problem. 31L. No wonder. No freaking wonder. 31L. That's a little better. Vapor 1 Ikara, let's load that sucker. Okay. And I like that. I like that. Activate approach. Let's go home. Let's just take a look at that. I wonder if it'll take a minute to load up that flight plan. Yeah, it's still not showing like... it doesn't look right to me. Obviously, we're not taking off. You know. Our departure's just not working. That's kind of stupid. Let's see if we can activate. Maybe I didn't activate something. Departure Vapor Skibo. Yeah, see, I mean, we're supposed to. Maybe it's just taking time. Maybe it just doesn't know what we're doing. Because I don't know. Honestly, I can't give it any more credit than it just doesn't deserve any more credit than that, because it should know a little more about our departure plan than that. So whatever. I think we did our part. I mean, I don't think we screwed up, to you? I don't feel like we screwed up. I mean, I've been wrong before. Heading out 31L. Maybe I just need to reset. Let's just reset. Let's just do a different departure. How about that? Let's do one with the transition. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I mean, it's still going to Ikara. Runway. Let's see if that did anything up here. That looks better. That looks better in my boat. At least looks like a departure. I don't know if it looks like the departure, but that's a strange one, just to take off like bolting. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's happening. Who cares? Let's just get in the air, shall we? Who cares? At some point, you just go. Air traffic control can work all that out on their coffee break. Because I'm done working it out. Got my taxi lights on. I think I'm going to put my landing lights on because it's dark outside. We've got clearance to 31L, so that's what we're just going. Let's just go. Right? I mean, don't you think? See what we got around us. Not too much to cause problems. Okay. Despite all the lights on the external of this thing, it's just really hard to see around this dark, dark airport. Really, the taxiway's over here, so let's at least hop on that. The only reason why I can see it is because of the Garmin. I certainly can't see it from outside the cockpit window. Try to slow down here. I was taking that one way too fast. That one was a little fast. Slow down here. We're going to be hanging a hard left. You know, this driving's got to remind you a little bit of driver's ed, right? That student driver just hitting the brakes left and right. Hard brakes. Yeah, we all know about that. Well, I hope your year 2022 is going well so far. We're about 10 days in. Hope your New Year's resolutions are still valid and in effect. And if not, well, those are always next year. Okay, slow down here. We're going to be taking a hard turn here. Got a little anxious. Almost missed our turn off. Head of the runway's right ahead. Let's see if we can get our clearance. Usually we get automatic clearance. Now we are at the right, yes, 31L. Maybe our AI co-pilot has gone to sleep tonight. Maybe we've got to turn to tower. Although she usually does that for us. We are sitting, holding short of 31L. So I'm just going to manually request her takeoff clearance.
Tower HeadTrip 1 ready for departing straight out at runway 31 left. HeadTrip 1 altimeter 30.3 wind 29 at 10. Departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 31 left.
What did he say altimeter was?
Takeoff runway 31 left HeadTrip 1.
3033. Let's just fix that real quickly. Barometer. I thought it was up top. It's got to be over here. There it is. 3033. There we go. Sitting at 8365. Let's see if that jives up with our maps here. What did I say? 8365. These runways are hanging out at 8360. 8360, 8356. That's pretty close. Close enough.
People don't really say what they really think.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's drop a flap. We'll drop one flap. Right here. There we go. Our trim looks centered. Elevator trim looks centered. Aileron trims, everything looks good. Remind me again, what was those speed bugs? Can you remember? Because I've already forgotten. Speed bugs, speed bugs. Aren't they in here somewhere? Actually, they're down here. Right there. 120. Rotate. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Let's put our flight plan up. We've already got our landing lights on. Don't know that there's much else to do. Okay.
Starport Mall is one of the finest shopping facilities in America and beyond. So come on down.
Let's do this. Oh, you know, one other thing I want to do. I want to change my heading bug to match my current runway heading, 224. Not 224, 314. That's going to be our runway heading. I haven't moved on to the runway yet. So let's change our heading here to 314. Whoops. Right there. And I'll put our altitude at like 11,000 feet. Or 10. Nah, let's do 9. What the hey? Okay, now I think we're ready to go. Let's get our flight directors activated. There we go. Okay. I'm going to turn on nav mode as soon as I get autopilot on. We'll see if it works. I've never got the autopilot on this thing working that well. So, whatever, right? Let's move on out to the runway. Let's see.
I never gave up on you. I called you every night. Every night for 353 days.
I still don't understand the end of that song. It's heard it a million times, and I have no idea what's going on there. But I do know I'm going to be sitting at 314 degrees right here. That's good enough. Okay. Flap down. Centered on the runway. We have takeoff clearance. Barometer set. Let's do it. 120 is when we're going to rotate. Now I'm going to pop up a display here on my screen so that I can see these speed bugs a little better. And here we go. And we'll go half throttle. And we'll go full throttle. Don't let me forget to, oh, it's a little hot. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. There we go. It didn't love. We're at 110. 120 is where we're supposed to rotate. So let's do it. My goodness. Let's rotate and stay rotated. Wow. Wow. I don't know about this. That was a little odd. Let's put our flap up. I'm going to trim myself a little bit.
HeadTrip 1 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Tower HeadTrip 1 frequency change. Bogota approach HeadTrip 1 is type Cessna C700
Okay,
miles. Mike Alpha 10,300 feet. Request flight following.
HeadTrip 1 Bogota approach. Squawk 1703.
Okay, I'm going to need to...
Squawk 1703, HeadTrip 1.
I'm going to need bank left here.
Radar contact 3 miles east of Sierra Kilo Mike Alpha, 12,900 feet. Altimeter tree 0.32.
Honestly, I can't really see the mountains, so that
Roger,
could
HeadTrip
could be a little bit dangerous. Let's get back in the cockpit and see if we can...
Contact Bogota Center on 128.6. Good day.
Going to 128.6 HeadTrip 1. Bogota Center, HeadTrip 114,400 feet. HeadTrip 1 Bogota, Center altimeter tree 0.32 continue as planned.
We're already up 15,000, so
Contact Bogota approach on 119.905.
I'm going to put our trim back down.
Going to 119.905 HeadTrip 1. Bogota approach, HeadTrip 115,500 feet.
HeadTrip 1 Bogota approach altimeter tree 0.32 continue as planned.
It is possible we're going to get going a little too hot here, so we'll pay attention. There we go, we're starting to lift up. It's not too bad. We should slow down just a tad. We're going to do a little bit of the yo-yo.
HeadTrip 1 contact Bogota Center on 128.6. Good day.
Going to 128.6 HeadTrip 1. Bogota Center, HeadTrip 117,100 feet. HeadTrip 1 Bogota Center, continue as planned.
Okay, we've got a pretty significant clip going on here. 492, 493 knots of true airspeed. So we're cruising at about 35,000 feet. We're making some real good progress. Heading towards Quito.
069er, you are niner, 2 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 02 approach via Lawman transition. Cleared to Lawman. Aries 4069er, you are niner, 1 mile northeast of Tally. Contact Aragon Tower on 118.11 inbound.
Tower on 118.1 Aries 4069er.
Trying to figure out if I can turn out all the lights. A little bit of light. Don't know where those floodlights are coming from. I thought it was up here. There we go. There we go. Nice for stargazing.
Sick of your life. Lust for a knife. Lust for a life. Run for life. Copycat. Try to be another verb.
overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Down in Tampa, looking at these blue crates. Won't you put that thing away? For Christ's sake, I couldn't take another picture here. In my jar, in my bones, Lord knows we can't leave me happy here. Well, it wasn't quite what I had in mind, what I had in mind.
Okay, we're getting close to approach. Well, at least relatively so. We're gonna continue descending. At some point we'll reduce our speed, but we're getting ready to cross the border here. Crossing the Colombia-Ecuador border.
HeadTrip 1 contact vehicle center on 119.9er.
Which makes sense. Here's the border right along here,
119.9er.
as you can see, and there we go, moving into Ecuador.
HeadTrip 1 vehicle center, continue as planned.
With Tulcan to our right.
Streets are quiet.
All right, not long now. And I believe the next major metropolis we'll encounter is going to be Quito. We're going to be passing a smaller community, San Gabriel, on the left up here in a little bit, but El Angel on the right, small communities, and then we'll come into Quito in not too long of a time. So the new airport in Quito is, I believe it's about 7,800 feet. Let's just look. Just two runways, 18 and 36. And at an elevation of about 7,900 feet. You can start to see the glow of Quito ahead, right up here. Let's get down to about 10,000 feet. Heading roughly maybe 1,500 feet per minute.
Quail Call Center, HeadTrip 1. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. HeadTrip 1 Quail Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace, HeadTrip 1.
Sending out a signal to the furthest reaches of space. A message asking why, without a reply, floating endlessly. All of the faces, the past in front of me. All of the solid colors that make up the how and why of you and me. Of you and me. Time moves back and forth, but never in the same space. Traveling so fast, but never moving from the same place. All I can ask for is a different metaphor for all of it.
And looks like right to the left of us is Ibarra. A couple other smaller communities. Atuntaqui. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. San Roque, Morochos, San Pablo del Lago. And that's going to be closer to up here, I believe. San Pablo del Lago right there, which means there's going to be a lake right there. You would think. Alright, we're really, we're getting close, guys, and I've got to be cautious or I'm gonna blitz right by this town. Quito coming up. We're going to be hitting Quito. We're going to take runway. Well, I don't know what our flight plan said. I guess we ought to check. Really, we should be taking runway 180. I don't know if we decided to do that or not. I doubt we did. It was going to have us like turning around. I wonder if we can change that at the last minute. Yeah, 36. Who wants that? No, not me. 18. Let's just do this. Forget the ILS. We're not doing that. Okay, let's set our range. Let's see. Yikes. Here we come.
HeadTrip 1 contact Quito approach on 119.7.
We're at 18,000 feet. We're going to have to come down a lot faster than this.
Going to 119.7 HeadTrip 1.
Let's get our vertical speed moving down
HeadTrip 117.
just a lot faster than that.
HeadTrip 1 Quito approach. Continue as planned.
2,000 feet. If we're not careful, we are going to be doing a flyover. I'm going to go down about 3,000 feet per minute. goodness. Quito's like over. That's a little bit of a disaster. Let's move our heading. Wrong way. Gonna be taking a left here, going straight south. If not a little bit further than that, I think, because we overshot it a tad. This is a little unexpected. But it's over here. See if we can overcorrect this quite a bit, actually. And we're starting to lose our speed, so it's helpful a little bit. Let's see what it is we're coming into. There it is. There it is. Alright, I think we should manually fly this at this point. What do you think? Let's just manually bring it in. I'm going to put some flaps on. I'm going to put my landing gear on. Get myself lined up a little better with this runway. We're gonna have to fix our trim a little bit here. Okay. Did I get my gear down? Looks like my gear's down. And let's put up some more flaps and see if we can drag ourselves a little bit more. I don't know if it's just me, it feels like there's a little bit of a wind here. Goodness. I'm ready to stall if I'm not careful. Probably should have came at this a little faster, but I think we're safe now. Let's just bring her down. Should have my landing lights on. I don't know if I ever took them off. There we go. And we're in Quito. All right. It's good. It's good to have made that journey. Very nice. Very nice. landing lights are on. Man, I tell you, my taxiing lights are not. But I tell you, it doesn't help that much. I mean, I can barely see in front of me with this plane. If I sit up just a little bit, it helps. We'll look for some open gates up here. This looks like a pretty good spot for me. All right, there it is. Aeropuerto Internacional Mariscal Sucre de Quito. Right there. Brand new airport. Well, I shouldn't say brand. Fairly new airport in Quito. A lot safer than the old one, I guess. The old one would have been fun to fly into. Maybe we'll need to give that a try. In any event, here we are. Kind of nice. I don't know what this place looks like. I guess we'll have to wait till the sun comes up to check it out. But that was a enjoyable flight. And so, I'd like to thank you for joining us here at HeadTrip Air World Tour. One more country knocked off the map. We better update our country map because I'm starting to lose track, and I'm a little bit behind on getting that updated. So by the next episode, hopefully we'll have an updated country chart, completion chart for you, and we'll keep moving on and see where we head next. So once again, thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good flight, and we'll wait till the morning comes, and I'll catch you on the flip side.